What's going on, guys? It's Pugs here, and today I'm coming at you with another top 5 zombies video. Sorry for not uploading the past, like a week or so. My computer's been really slow, and every time I try and make a video, it freezes. On Saturday and Sunday, I tried making top 5s, and every time I tried, my computer just kept on freezing, and I'd have to wait like 20 minutes or just reset it for it to work again. And I don't know why it did it, but now it works a little bit better. But I'm working on getting a Ironside computer, which they're supposedly really good. So I'm probably going to get one of them in about a month. So that'll really help me with uploading. But today's top 5 is the top 5 worst maps in Call of Duty Zombies. Because I did top 5 maps. So I thought, why not do a top 5 worst maps? But that's all for the intro. So yeah, let's go on to the top 5. Alright, now coming in at the number 5 spot, we have Buried. The reason I don't like this map is, the main reason is it's too easy. We all know this. Buried is like a super easy map. Whenever you play it, it's so easy just to camp with the Paralyzer, because you get the Paralyzer in the Reagan Mark II so often. The box is just really easy, especially the just camping a jug with the subsonic resonator and a turbine, and just sitting there, and if the zombies destroy it or it destroys itself, just have Leroy either get a new one or you just use a Paralyzer. You can get to super high rounds. It doesn't take that long. That's really the only reason I don't really like the map, and because it's kind of hard to train in this map because it's such tight corners. I don't think there's really anything besides that I don't like about it, or maybe because also the bank, how that makes it way too easy. But the only reason it wasn't higher up on this list is because, again, I don't dislike that many things about this map, but I don't like that many things either. So yeah, let's move on to the number 4 spot. Alright, now coming in at the number 4 spot, we have Die Rise. The reason I dislike Die Rise is, again, mainly because it's too easy. I find whenever I play this map, I can get the Liquefier and all perks and Pack-a-Punch by round 1, just because the bank. That's mostly the reason. Plus, when you train on this map with the Liquefier, you can get through like almost a whole round with one bullet if you do it right. Especially before patch, that was super easy. Other than that, there's a lot of easy, like really easy training spots in the map. Like I said, again, the bank, it just makes it so easy. And that, like, you can just get set up on round 1, be ready to go, get to 30 in no time. And the jumping jacks just make it even easier, because I don't even know what they're called. I just call them the jumping jacks, like most people. But they just give you a free round basically, because you get through them so fast. And it's not like the Liquefier ever runs out of ammo, because it really doesn't, or runs out of or just like runs out of its killing ability, because it's always infinite damage. But I don't think there's really anything I do like about this map, except maybe the Easter egg, just like Buried. I forgot to mention that, but I really like the Easter egg in that map. So yeah, let's move on to the number 3 spot. Alright, now coming in at the number 3 spot, we have Moon. Don't get me wrong, this map is pretty fun sometimes when you play, especially with friends, especially doing the Easter egg. It's so fun, but playing solo and just playing to get to high rounds is so boring. And it's just really frustrating because you go down from really retarded stuff like flying into the space, man, all that bullshit. But I don't know, I just really don't like it either, because the zero gravity, the colors, I really hate. There's a lot of stuff I dislike about that map. Again, just like most of the other maps, the Easter egg is the main reason I like the map. But another thing I dislike about Moon is the Wonder Weapon. I think it runs out of ammo kind of too fast. I know it's really good and stuff, but there's a couple other things I like about it. Like, again, I said playing with friends, but the one last thing I really dislike about it is the jug location. It's so annoying how you go down, you can't go pick up jug again. On the high rounds especially, you have to wait a round or two just to go back and get jug, just because of the way it's set up. I think that's really stupid, and I don't think they should ever bring that back the way they set that up. And there's, like I said, a few things I like about Moon, a lot of things I dislike about it. But yeah, let's move on to the number 2 spot. Now for the number 2 spot, we have 5. Again, don't get me wrong, this map is pretty fun to play with friends. It's just fun to like die, mess around, just have some laughs, some shits and giggles. But I I find it really boring, really tedious, just because how hard it is, especially because to go all the way down into the 3rd floor, which is really hard to train in or just survive in, and like the earlier rounds especially, because it takes you about 10-ish rounds on this map to set up, especially because you have to go all the way down to the 3rd floor, which costs a lot of money. Open up power, get all the way down, turn on power, get a gun from the box, then go back up and get jug. And I don't know, it's just a really hard map. I don't think many people like this map. I especially don't like this map. Like I said, again, the one thing I really do like about it is just messing around with this, or around on this map with friends like I'm doing here. We didn't really want to get to a high round. We just want to mess around and get some gameplay. But another thing I dislike about it is the colors. That's one big thing that really stands out to me in most maps. The colors on this map are just straight shit. I hate them. I don't think there's really anything else I dislike about this map. So, I hate the colors. I hate how it takes you so long to set up. I hate how hard it is. And how easy it is to go down on this map just because how tight it is. Again, like I said, hard map. Not many people like it. Let's move on to the dishonorable mention. Now, coming in at the dishonorable mention spot, and the reason it's a dishonorable mention is because it's a top 5 worst list, not a top 5 list, or a top 5 best list. But really, this map, Shangri-La, don't really like it. I love the colors on this map. It's one of the few maps I actually like the colors on because just how vibrant and bright they are. But really, this map, just like 5, is really hard, really tight corridors. I kind of like that about this map because, again, I like the colors and I like the wonder weapon in this map. Oh, again, about 5, or this, I forgot to say this about 5. I fucking hate that wonder weapon. But this map, I like the wonder weapon. I hate the Shrieker, like you see here, and the fire boss. I forget what it's called right now. But really, there's nothing I really dislike too much about this map. That's why it's not in the list. But I love the Easter egg. But really, the map in general, I just don't like because how tight it is. Again, how hard the map is to actually play and get to high rounds on until you actually get set up. Especially with when you're playing a multiplayer game with randoms, you will not basically get pack-a-punch unless they have mics and they actually know how to play the map, because you have to all simultaneously step on 4 like pad things that go down and open pack-a-punch. Most likely, if you're playing with randoms with no micers or just squeakers, you're not gonna get pack-a-punch open, so you can forget about that if you're playing with randoms. But that's really all I dislike about this map. Again, that's why it wasn't really on the list, because there wasn't that much stuff I dislike about it. But yeah, let's move on to the number 1 spot. I think we all could guess what the number 1 spot is. It's transit. There's a lot of things I fucking hate about this map. Let's start off with the fog. Anytime you're running through the map and there's fog, it just pisses you off because the bus always leaves. Plus, for me, I rather run through the whole map than wait for the bus. The denizens piss me off. They're not that big a deal because I usually have a Bowie knife. But I don't know why I used to like this map. Still, when I play it, I'm not like most people who I seriously hate this map. It's still my least favorite, but I used to play this all the time with my friends when I was oblivious to how fucking bad the map is. But I used to just have fun with this map. With my friends, I would remember when I get to round 18, I'd be all happy. I'd be like, oh my god, a clutch, I jumped over the zombies. And there's probably like 10 zombies. And I would always die around 15 or 18, something like that. Another thing I really hate about this map, like I said, the bus, the denizens, really, they do piss me off. They're not that big of a deal to me. The fog, let's think, the bank. The bank is another thing I really hate about this map. The EMPs, the electric man, the Avogadro, actually that's what it's called. The EMPs, all this annoying stuff that was brought in with the map that no one likes, no one wanted. I think most people, pretty much everyone, hates this map. It's their least favorite. It's my least favorite now that I actually realize how bad it is. Another thing, the fucking jet gun. There's no point to having it. It's just like the Paralyzer's fucking retarded brother, or younger brother. It's so stupid. You can basically, you use it and it just breaks. you put so much time, like 20 minutes after you get all set up, just going around the map and finding the pieces, putting them together, for it to just break after a minute. And then you have to put them all together again, which most likely you're not going to find the pieces, they're just going to respawn. And you can fly with it, but you can only fly for like 2 seconds, and then you just drop back down. Paralyzer is so much better than Jet Gun. Jet Gun just sucks ass, just like the map. So yeah, that's all for this top 5 worst list. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like, leave in the comments what you want for the next top 5. And yeah, guys, peace.